Today was a very, very exciting day for crypto, but I'm even more excited about what this means for altcoins. Not because, they were the best performers today. We saw a pretty typical all-time high, and I'm going to talk about that more in this video. But what this means is now the market is conducive for adoption to take place, and that should get you very excited for what comes next. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So today was again a pretty typical all-time high, and what that means is that Bitcoin stole the show. It actually ran all the way up to almost 110k, new all-time high is 109,854. Very exciting stuff. I was watching this live. We were actually talking about this in my Discord while it was going on, and if you guys do want access to my Discord, my Patreon is in the description below. That'll give you access to my Discord, my portfolio, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, when that does take place, all that sort of stuff. So feel free to check that out if you guys would like. But why this was a typical Bitcoin all-time high is we had our surge passes, and then we had our profit taking, our sell-off, our retracement like we normally see. Altcoins basically bled down to where they were before the all-time high took place. We saw BTC dominance take off just a little bit. That's pretty much how these all-time highs typically take place. In fact, the last time we did breach the prior all-time high, I don't know if you guys remember this from all the way back in March of 2024, we actually had a surge up to 69K in terms of BTC. And in the same 12-hour candle, we actually ran all the way down to 59K. All right. Huge leverage liquidations, huge profit taking took place. But what happened next was really an exciting thing. We saw a surge that lasted another 8 to 10 days. BTC actually surging all the way up to this 73, 74K range or so. We saw all coins still performing well during that time. And really what that did was that actually caused a little bit of adoption to take place. All right. Fast forward. We saw the same thing take place all the way back here. In October of 2024, we saw BTC approach an all-time high, didn't quite breach it at that point. I think we were just slightly below it. And then we saw a little bit of a sell-off take place, saw some profit taking, saw some liquidations. But then what happened following that was massive rallies to the upside. And that's kind of where we're at right now is we're prepping for these massive rallies to the upside. In fact, what we've continued to see is USDT dominance drop off, breach our trend. I mean, this is where we're really targeting some of those lower levels. This is a perfect setup for altcoins. And guess what? Altcoins, again, just looking back at when these all-time highs took place, we had big retracement, hard rally out of that, right? Big retracement, hard rally out of that. Last time we saw an all-time high in terms of BTC, altcoins rallied almost 100% in totality. That means some of them were more than that, some of them were less than that, but that's a pretty big number. You're talking about a surge of, almost $500 billion. Okay. That would take altcoin total market cap to a new all-time high. Be a very exciting sign. But why this is so important is when Bitcoin is setting new all-time highs, you are in fact creating bigger optics. That means that people outside the space are in fact paying attention to the crypto market. Doesn't mean they're going to flow in instantly, but it can cause this cascade of people flowing into the market. It can cause this cascade of people that feel like they're missing out that are currently in the market to start to move their capital out of stables and back into the market itself, moving back into altcoins. Because again, a lot of this capital that we're sitting on the sidelines right now is from altcoins specifically. There's no way to verify that for sure. But if we're seeing If we're seeing BTC set new highs, but you have all this capital just sitting on the sidelines, and we have not seen the total market cap of altcoins hit new highs, that is where the lag is. But why that's so exciting is it tends to slingshot past where it was before. That is where this gets really, really exciting. And now being on the verge of mass adoption on this huge embrace in crypto here in the US, huge embrace in crypto, frankly, in the world, there's not much headway that we're going to be fighting against in the market as a whole. So yes, it sucks that we got a little bit of retracement for alts. That's fine because that is the meta, right? That's normally how this takes place. And what this can create is this huge, huge move that happens that frankly sends a lot of altcoins towards new all-time highs. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm very excited to see how things progress as the week goes on. And if we keep getting more good macro data, if people still have major conviction, which they should, then it wouldn't surprise me if we see rallies towards 120K or so, 125, but just have to be patient and wait and see how this plays out. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.